Hello. If you're watching this, that effective midnight tonight, it will be about 90 days to release Pokemon Legends Arceus, so that will take this opportunity to share some of the developments that have come about hence the hence the game was first announced, as well as over the past month. Then also offer for some of my advice, something like sort of also quasi PSA to help people hype and if they are so inclined, snipe responsibly. So let's get started. Okay, so I think I'll start with some more recent developments that have been announced. I'm not gonna get too much into stuff I don't have all the details on just yet because I want to make clear about this, about like the size of the world and how open or not it is. If we're talking about those image boards, I'm skeptical. If we're talking about devs themselves, I need more information. But I will say this. Yes, I am definitely liking potential for day and night cycles, being another Breath of the Wild influence, which Kevin has one of my favorite aspects of that game. And also, a very spooky video was a way to reveal what are probably some of my favorite Hisuian forms yet. Hisuian, Zora, and Zoroark, which are normal / ghost types and they do indeed have white fur with red highlights to contrast the usual Zora and Zoroark, which have black fur with red highlights, Right, so I also think it's kind of interesting how this connects Sinnoh and Unova, and also seems to suggest once again that maybe that this particular breed didn't exactly go extinct, but rather migrated to Unova and adapted to its new environment. And I also like how it also plays into like the kind of concept of the game where the bond between human and Pokemon has not yet been established in this time period, and that's definitely going to be interesting to see how that might work. Because I think that's one advantage that the series has over other monster games, that it actually, the partner dynamic of showing you and your companions fighting as one, which in the case of Hisui is going to be more true than ever. And I'm not sure if I was hearing things when I heard my avatar yell, but hopefully it's not much more than that. I'm okay with the side characters talking, and for the most part, and my avatar not just doing more like how like Mario going wahoo or Link yelling when he swings his sword. But if it's much more than that, if it's like a new Pokemon set, I'm gonna shut it off. So there's that. Yeah. On another note, I would very much appreciate if we actually just dial back the Monster Hunter comparisons and a bit because I really don't think having like being set in a setting which has a hub like that and the motion structure and in this kind of time period and fantasy automatically makes a Monster Hunter comparison, because I also want to make it really clear, as I mentioned before earlier this year, I am not a Monster Hunter fan. Not per se. Since, again, I've only really played and enjoyed World and Rise, and I really hope that they're working on the updates stories too, because it was just chugging so much in the demo, it was nearly unplayable for me. And that's not a good sign either. And people are concerned about the performance of this one as well. But I'm noticing that compared to some of the earlier reveals, that they made a lot of progress, especially in the circumstances of development. I'll admit. And I really like how that they're keeping this sort of stylized approach to it. Almost kind of like some of those fan arts which show the series and other Nintendo franchises Japanese ukiyo-e paintings. the ones with Star Fox and Donkey Kong are also really interesting, like that as well. Oh, and they also revealed some of like the boni for those who get the game at launch. Like there's the there's like the mask you can use for your avatar on top of the outfit of the Hisuian Growlithe. I was kind of liking how this also is non-side like the platinum um, gear for your avatars and the Diamond and Pearl remix as well. So I'm not seeing less content from the originals. I'm potentially seeing more, including some that couldn't have been done in that time frame. And trust me, they did a lot to have that still being used as used today, this capacity. And I definitely am not one of those people that's going to just keep continually accentuate the negative even when it stops making sense to who who are like making 40-minute videos out of just like a handful of still shots and a few minutes of footage at the most. And I'll simply state, if you are one of those ones, just to say, reminds me of this, what someone that Jordan said back in the day, stop it. Get some help. Anyway, hey, I'm about like 40, maybe 45% done with my script for Up, about halfway through it. Given how it's taken a bit longer than I was hoping, I decided to switch those ones. I'm also working on like a big paper for my class it's due on Sunday. And I definitely want to see Halloween Kills and review that before the month's out. So, anyway, that's all for now. I also intend to have the game paid off before January. I'm 3 quarters of the way done with that, and I will definitely talk again soon. Take care, everyone.